Hey there, folks, and welcome back to Curse Seeds, an educational monster train series where we struggle through the toughest challenges around. So, in this particular submission, I was provided very little insight, fortunately. I was told only that they felt they had to take Reform Rector, so Dark Calling here, in order to make something work, and they just couldn't navigate the run from that position. And that's pretty interesting. We are looking at a Rector, so default melting, and Exile Awoken. So we have root seeds, which is really good. Pretty interesting. There are a lot of very good hits for a Reform Rector in this clan combo, which is nice. I mean, you have Animus of Will, even Animus of Speed is good. You're pretty much looking to put a draft in anything, maybe, if you see a draft. I imagine if they struggled with this line, they probably didn't, and they might not have been able to navigate the ways of getting their own units killed, which is interesting, potentially. And yeah, so there's lots of potential challenges here. I am pretty confident in my Dark Calling play. I feel that the line requires a lot of forethought, which is perhaps where the struggle lies for the average player. It's very high ceiling, or floor rather, requirement for skill, whereas there are other paths that you could choose, like Burnout Rector or Harvest, that just feel easier to play. So we'll have to see if it makes sense here or not. I'm not just going to slam Dark Calling because that's what they said they use. I'm going to pick what makes the most sense for the run. So regardless, that's where we're at. With this score, this is either a death on Seraph or just before. This number does usually tell me that you probably beat Arcus here, so I think we're probably fine. Arcus or Fel, whichever. So, regardless, if you are just joining us for the first time, let me at least tell you what you're getting into. This is a series where I play the challenges that users submit. If you play Covenant 25 with no mutators and you run into a run that you simply cannot solve, you lose, you're not sure how to approach winning it, and you're just looking for advice, you can create a challenge out of it from your run summary and send it to me in a YouTube comment, Discord, or whatever works for you, and I will run it for you. We're currently on a 2-win streak. We had the Blessed Superfood Alloyed Construct Furnace Tap Perils Run of Destiny, and Blank Pages finally showed up. It's interesting because as of this point, I've actually seen Blank Pages in 2 separate runs now. Once on the Train of Thought and once on Challenge this Curse Seeds series. And I think chronologically, they showed up in opposite order than how I'm recording them. So I think the Curse Seeds run happened first. Then, I don't know. I honestly have no clue which one actually gets posted first. I have to think. I'll have to look. Anyway, it happened twice, and it finally filled out my logbook. So at long last, I am 125 out of 125 on relics. So that's pretty exciting. So yeah, I think that's pretty much all I have to say here. As always, like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, and let's see how bad this looks. All right. I hope you're all doing well today. I'm having a good one. It is a little late for me, 3:30, but I had the energy for it. I just finished another recording and decided I would give this a go. I should be able to navigate this in, reasonable time. I have enough energy. I'm not worried about it. So my sleep schedule is demolished. Don't worry about me. I'm not going to throw for content because I'm tired or something. I just would go to bed if that were the case. So yeah, all right, let's see what we have. As before, we are default melting with Exile Awoken. We have Explosive Sigil Daedalus. This is Spell Shield Arcus and Sap Seraph with Hallow Drippings, Wildwood Sap, and Remnant Host. So Sap guarantees we don't die in the early game, which is nice. Remnant Host is fine. It's a good reform target, I suppose. It's fine. Hallow Drippings is low impact. It goes away. The interesting thing about this is actually a really good harvest start. So we'll see what we're shown, but it's a good harvest start if we see it because, they gave us the Tomb of Destiny for it. Just Remnant Host on lock is a dream for that kind of thing. but we'll see. First Hell Pact and Hell's Banners. I think it's just Hell's Banners. We have Dregs and all manner of replayed units. It's energy, which is excellent, especially with the Root Seeds in tow. And First Hell Pact is just Wax and Spike, Awoken's Rail Spike, maybe some events. Yeah. Alright, what do we get? Dark Calling or Accumulator. Okay, so we do see Harvest. I think Harvest wins from this position with the... Let's see. Harvest wins from this position with the Remnant Host. Now, the only concern for a Harvest run is that you don't see a convenient banner where you can find a Baron. There are some ways you can get around this. I think you really want to tunnel vision melting banners here because, for instance, Paraffin Enforcers work really well behind a Harvest Rector, for instance, if you have the space. You could do that certainly pretty well, but I don't know about this. We have the double Awoken banner. There is the Merchant of Steel Remnant banner lineup after Daedalus. I think Dark Calling would be fine here. Where's the Steel Shop? That is with the Awoken banner, right? Yeah. It's interesting. It's very interesting. I think I can reasonably go Dark Calling here. The Accumulator, the Harvest is good just for the fact that we have the Remnant Host. But I am a little bit concerned because Awoken units don't have great scaling on their own. You could reasonably go Sweeper behind Harvest Rector. It's fine, I suppose. You're looking for double multi-strike in that case. One of the best lines there is Paraffin Enforcer infused into a Sweeper, and then you simply give it burnout, and every time it hits anything, it gets a million, truly an astronomical amount of rage. Very good, and it's even the good Seraph for it. Or, well, you know, not a bad one for it, so... I'm going to pick Dark Calling. I think it is fine here. And I feel really pretty strong. Yeah. Ooh, Advanced Prototype. Yeah, I mean, one of the things you'll quickly learn is Advanced Prototype Reform Rector is absolutely out of control. Vapor Funnel's really good, by the way, but Advanced Prototype is just too strong. We're way out of control here. And I can just slam Trials without problem. I can play the Reform Friends. Sadly, sadly nothing on turn 1 that I can reasonably reform. Just send the Hallow Drippings. I'll play the Wildwood Sap. I'll never see it again. Train Steward enters the fray. Just send the Hallow Drippings again. We'll play the Root Seeds on it. Alright, I am going to put Remnant Host. This thing represents a lot of damage. In a good way. In a good way. What's in the pool right now? Nothing. If I play a Remnant Host up top, it kills everything, and we get the Reform on it, which is great. I can, let's see, 2 comes in, and then, yeah, he gets sniped out. If I play one of these, we at least get the swing here. Fine. I will keep playing the Wildwood Saps here. Let's see. This is okay. And then, what am I looking at? 19 puts this at 55. That is 36 remaining. So these 2 kill it. And then I'm looking for something that can do some damage in the back. I'm just going to put the damage into this Train Steward here. Right now, it's more value. Yeah. Cool. As the Train Steward was what I was looking for here. It swings this pretty considerably. Yeah. Gets 20 in. Yeah, it kills the ones that matter, which lets me put the Remnant Host down bottom with a Train Steward in back. Double Train Steward. I mean, we kill on bottom. Yeah, cool. Good chat. Well played. Didn't even matter. Yeah, fine. Thanks, Train Stewards. Good job. Okay, not a problem. Very powerful. Gross. Memento Mori. Purifying Cleanse and Dripfall. I should probably take Dripfall. These are not great cards here. No scaling, nothing that really matters. Memento Mori's card that I guess I would keep if I was forced to take it. I'll take Dripfall. It's fine. Razor Sharp Edge. Yeah. Animus of Will. That's a really good reform target, huh? Sure is. Give him my deck. Great job. Go team. Cool. Now, there's a lot of things I could take here from this position, which is good. I could reasonably go to the right, actually, but there is a lot of value in seeing a Burnout 1 into the Animus, because what you want is you want this thing to die on turn 1. So we'll go to the left. I think there's a ton of value in this. Endless is something. Double Hollow, gross. Not really anything I want here. I'm not healing anyone, sure. I'm gonna re-roll this, and not for anything over here. Quick is actually an interesting choice here. I think it is. What you really want is plus 25 Burnout 1 in there with a Draft Infusion. Let's see, intrinsic anything? No. Spell Chain? No. Yeah, you're really looking for a Draft Infusion. The plus 25 is very good here, though. I know I skipped an Endless, by the way. I'm not playing into this Remnant Host. I'll just reform it. There's also the argument for infusing Animus into a Train Steward and then reforming a Train Steward. The problem is it doesn't have draw priority. Really risky in that sense. I can't put a plus 25 in this right now, or it actually just never dies. Is it ever quick? Maybe, actually, right? This is actually fine. Quick, and then later I can do whatever. Sure. It's okay if it dies immediately. The point is I bring this thing back a million times, and it always swings there. That's actually pretty good. Sure, why not? And we chill on shards, no problem. I don't need any of those. There's no value in it. You can take this. It's actually great if it dies. Cool. Let's see. That's a bad setup for this. Yeah, it's not great. I'm of course sending this thing to the Shadow Realm. I'll play up top for this. Unfortunately, that means I cannot immediately reform it. So here's what we're doing. I'm going to play Train Steward and drop the Tank Man down. I'm gonna tank this here. I'm going to send Drippings, just play the sap out, I don't care, and buff this thing. We get back our Animus. Now this is why this matters, because I can now play this middle. It cleaves a whole bunch of stuff out. And I reform a Dreg. This means I need to play a Train Steward up top and bottom. I will play one Dreg bottom and leave the space open on top. Sure. Yeah, Remnant Host is good. Excellent. Well played. I just send the Drippings here. Not a big deal. Didn't hit what I wanted to hit. Let's see. We buff the one up top. No problem. Send the Drippings. Sure. Cool. We get back the Animus. Animus comes down, does a ton of damage, and we finish it with this. Well played. Cool. Go team. No damage taken. Animus is an exceptional target for what we have here. Show me a giraffe. No giraffe. Okay. I will take a molded most likely here. Yeah, a molded is nice to reform things on weird turns if I play things up top. It's a really good card. There's an argument for Entombed Explosive, but I don't think it's a very strong argument. So obviously not seeing a draft on this run, it's unfortunate. You can get around it though. I'm looking for any other kind of infusion that gives burnout would be great. Lady of the House is an exceptional chunk of stats here. There's just a lot of good stuff. I will take the other Razor Sharp, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, scaling is good, unsurprisingly. And I don't see myself needing this Awoken banner. Relic is probably not that impressive. We'll go to the right. I want to look at this Merchant of Magic. I can afford some fun stuff. There's a lot of holdover goodies I could take. Permafrost, no. I just want -1s into Razor Sharps, pretty much. Yeah, I'll take this because if I re-roll this and can't afford it, it's okay. I can take the money in the middle. Yeah, it's not even a good one, though. We'll probably still take the money in the middle, honestly. I have a Steel Shop coming up. Yeah, why not? We do that. Okay. Purge a card, gain a card. The card that we purge is actually just a dreg because the Train Stewards are better for a good long while. Yeah, cool. What you got for me? Show me a melting card, because if it's Hallowed Halls, we're nuts. Remnant Pact is okay. Unironically, it's good to save Rector's life in the worst case. It's a good one. I'll take it. Yeah. We can do that. That's a fine trade. It's a consume spell. It does something. I can elevate a Rector if he dies or whatever. Sure. And we chill on this. I don't need to remove consume anything. We're not leaning into any of these other cards. Yeah, fine. I feel okay. I need to find a good infusion. I'm going to the Remnant banner most likely there. Let's see. Some good ones would be... Ooh, this is actually excellent. Yeah, it's great because it dies. No, it doesn't. I am a fool. Ugh. Quick. Duh. We did this. Okay. Well, that's a little unfortunate that I did that, huh? It's okay. I should have played at bottom. I'll just fall it if it becomes a problem. Or I could Razor Sharp hit to death. That's also okay. Let's see. Yeah, this is what? Explosive Sigil? Cool, so we play one Train Steward here. It kills 2, and then this thing will kill it. The Animus will kill itself next turn, which is good. Get a ton of value out of this. Yeah, cool, thank you. Great, we get a drag back. I intentionally let that dude go top. I can actually just straight up kill this thing here, right? Yeah, this is even better. I then kill this thing. That's good. I could have Root Seeds it, but it's okay because I'd like to protect our friend in the middle and get some kills here. Yeah, cool. Just let a dreg burn out. It's fine. Buff. Honestly, the Train Steward that's dying. Cool. Great job. Bring back some stuff. Fine. Play this fellow, he dies. We guarantee either strong thing or other thing. Very cool. I'm gonna stop playing dregs at this stage. Yep, fine. Wildwood Sap comes into play. The eventual line is we have a really strong Animus that comes back and sits behind Rector for Relentless. Yep, fine. Cool. Yep, great. There she is. She is extremely powerful here. Alternatively, I could put her up top and get her killed again and immediately reformed, potentially. This is just better though, right? It is just better. We do have the Burnout 1 dude up top. He could just be my line, honestly. If I Razor Sharp this, we kill a bunch of stuff. That's fun. We always play Wildwood Sap here. Endless goes into nothing, really. It's actually not bad to put it into this Train Steward. We could Elevator the Train Steward. Does it really matter? It's a great question. We'll buff her. It's fine. This is okay. I'm just going to send this thing. I don't need it. And we chill. I don't want these cards. Fine. Good. We get some Train Stewards back. Cool. We actually... See, this is a perfect example of why Molded matters here. I take Animus back. She's great. I want to burn out one friend. Tank up top. Good. That's a great chunk of damage. Let's see, Burnout 1. What's my reform next turn? Pretty decent set. Good damage, I like that. We just chill on this. Cool. Oh boy, you give me the Molded again? What a high roll, huh? That's pretty good. Take the Burnout 2 lad here, and we kill Daedalus, of course. Yeah, easy. Very easy. Pew, pew, pew. Get him. Good job. Go team. Alright, what you got for me? Devourer of Death. It's a really good hit. Devour into Remnant Host, bring it back every turn. Here is the Awoken's Rail Spike. Do I take this Devour, do an eventual infusion? I did skip an Endless, but I took a quick, which I think was an excellent choice, by the way. I think a Perspective Devourer is value here. Yeah, I'll take him. Cool. And then, what do you got for me? Honestly, a Paraffin Enforcer, yeah, that's an infusion. It's not the one I want. The problem is because it's dying every turn, right? It's not technically the one I want. The main problem is if I don't take this. If I don't take this, I'm relying on this Remnant banner to give me something better. I think I skipped this, honestly. The Burnout 2 is nice and all, but the problem is... What do I have to do then? I mean, the scaling is really fast. Really fast. I'm gonna have to maybe even hold over the Molded at this stage if I take... I think I have to take this because this Remnant banner could be a complete dud, right? And that also means that a plus 25 is most likely to be what I want to hit here. So I think that's just it, right? Skipping the Hellvent is unfortunate. Really is. It is my first Hellvent. I should see another one. Ugh, not before Arcus. It's unfortunate. We see doubles, though. Basically, you're looking to make 3 of whatever unit is burning out and dying. I think I have to take the Paraffin Enforcer. And now I have so much Ember. Space is going to matter a lot on this run. Yeah, it's space for sure here. Just get it out of the way now. I'm going to use it right away. We go to the right. There's a lot of good stuff I could see. Let's see what we get. Quick, again, a Battle Stone and a Strength Stone. Yeah, these are worse, right? These are worse. I'm glad I took a Paraffin Enforcer. Cool. We're going to reroll the shot. None of these are it. Endless. Yeah, Endless Remnant Host has suddenly become very strong here because of the Devourer of Death. Yeah. Yeah, and it's just so much. It's so good. Yeah, fine. I will take it. Okay, and in that case, we chill a little bit. I will go Dark Calling too. I'm looking for big scaling from these. Divine Horde, of course. Drop Cage is nice. Pyrestone Housing is just it, though, right? I have a couple floors to check these Merchants of Steel. Yeah, Drop Cage is nice. I did take 8 Drip Fall, but it's not going to be it. Jack Strips is fine. Jack Strips will be good, but Pyrestone Housing is just it. Do I have anything I want here out of that? No. Our first infusion is next floor. Yeah, we're fine here. I don't have to do anything fancy. I need to save all my money for these Merchants of Steel. It is fine. Train Stewards are exceptional, so there's really no downside to having them in the deck. This is the haste combat. Hold up. Yeah, I don't give them +6. What am I looking at? That's a terrifying combat. Okay, this is fine. Rector on bottom. Good. Give him... Yeah, fine. Send the Hallow Drippings. Not ideal, but it's fine. We will... It's a really unfortunate... Here, hold up. I'm going to Razor Sharp Edge the 9-2 and reduce this damage by a lot. That's good. Takes a lot of damage and then dies. Just solid. Let's see. I really want to stop 9 damage here. And then the only damage I take is 1, and then... Jeez. 8? This upgraded Clip Defender is a nightmare. We're always playing Paraffin Enforcer somewhere. It doesn't do a lot. I have Hell's Banner's coming up. How much is this? Hold up, let me think for a moment. This is 104. If I can do 15, I get out of it. That's pretty good. Right? Yeah, here's what I want to do. She burns out anyway, so I want to get another hit in for 24 is good here. Yeah, it kills the front dude, which is excellent. If I reg front, it dies for sure here. I need to make sure I get Collector, so the question really comes down to, I just need to do 15 damage up here. Right, he's at 104. If I can get him to under 90, I take 2 less. That'll do it. I'm stopping this attack coming in. This man still dies. We play the Train Steward middle to get the money. Cool. Take a little bit there. 7 as expected. The Animus of Will is very nice. Yeah, cool thing is, we take only 1 at this point right now. Let's see, Animus of Will in front. The nice thing about Quick is that she swings and then dies, which makes it a very friendly situation. That's good, that kills the Conduit. We're looking really strong here now. Yeah, that actually makes it. That's kind of funny. We don't die now. It's okay. I should stop this 1 damage, right? There's no reason to take this hit. Yeah, it's fine. I could double attack stat buff here. I didn't think about the math here. I put it over the 105 threshold. It is good to buff it though, and it burns out next turn, so whatever. Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Yeah, that's good, right? That's a good floor, huh? Sure is. I love this. I don't need to play this Remnant Host here, I don't think. I want to just... Elevator stuff. Our reforms are the strong dudes here for sure. Yeah, cool. Remnant Pact, doesn't matter. Send this Hallow Drippings, I don't want it. Nothing to reform. I need to think briefly about... Yeah, I need to vaguely think about what my floors are going to look like on rising up, right? I want the Animus of Will on lock. 2 units are dying, 3 units are dying here, which is fine. I'm going to have an Endless Rector. Let's see, this is 3 space going away. I need to replay the Animus right away, if so. Okay, so I'm basically deciding what the plan is. I think it's Rector is going to just not be a thing. We're gonna, yeah, okay, this is fine. I don't have to do anything fancy, is what I'm saying here. These units don't get played out. Okay. Right, this is what you're worried about here, is making sure that you can actually win from this position. We're guaranteed to reform the Animus here, which is important. So I want to keep the buffs flowing here. Don't play these dregs. Yep. Cool. The Animus represents an enormous amount of damage here and just wins. Good job. Go team. Cool. And the plan was then to endless the Animus here, because if I lose Rector, he doesn't reform anymore, so... But we were, of course, fine. I took 7. That's fine. That's a good choice. I think I would have taken way more for the trial here, so that's a good call. Subsuming Blade, Memento Mori, Remnant Host. Having a ping is good, and I don't have one, so I will take Subsuming Blade. It is a good card. I will not take any of these things from the Awoken banner. Nope, you can't make me. I'm going to the steel shop. I have Pyrestone housing, and I want to find value. Another quick. It's unfortunate. We're going to re-roll it. Multi-strike. Yeah, multi-strike 3, and I could give it burnout 1, but we're not going to. A -2. Ooh, I can power up quite a bit here. Now, the real question is what's going in first. I think it's definitely Paraffin Enforcer. Cool. The burnout 2 matters, by the way, in a big way. Yeah, this is just, what, multi-strike plus 25, and this creature is incredible. Yeah, sure. We're in good condition here. And they're both in this shop, right? Yeah, they are. Pyrestone housing, immediate payout. Awesome. Wow, that's a really good unit for this, huh? I'm going to burn out 1 into Remnant Host here, since it's available, and I'm going to take double removals. The Train Stewards are good, but they need to go, I think. I actually can't afford the other one. Too bad. Intrinsic... I don't know. I don't really care about Ember. The -2 is really good into Subsuming Blade, but if I Dark Calling reform 2 units every turn, then I don't really care if that costs 2 Ember, right? And it lets me chill on shards, which I really like. So we chill on shards. Cool, and now we should pop off. I play in Mark of Invasion, 100%. Happy to trade anything that comes out of this. Yep, play a top. Good job, we buff it up. Let's see, it dies automatically next turn. I will just play out the sap now. I'm gonna kill this dreg. Fine. Cool. We clear everything because, of course, I'm going to work on Subsuming Blade. Yeah, it's good. Take the Razor Sharp here. Send the Hallow Drippings on another floor. No problem. We clear everything here. Ping, 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 ping. Rector gets the money. Ooh, Remnant Host up top. Clears the whole floor. This means I can now do a truckload middle. It's interesting. I think taking the Animus up top is potentially much better. My reform is, what, nothing right now. I'm interested because this is 120 damage on this Animus right now, and it actually self-scales itself to an extreme degree, but it doesn't die very fast. It actually is going to quickly ramp. It kills 1, 2, 3, and it gets 30 here. If I put the 2 dregs with it, it pumps an obscene amount of damage. So 1, 2, 3, and you could tank. I mean, you could just tank on the Animus, right? She has 31 HP, it's fine. That's an interesting choice. I think this is just going to be correct. That's a lot of damage coming in, huh? That's how we say pretty good in the industry. The Remnant Host will not go up top. I probably need to play the Train Stewards up here, actually. Goes 20, 50 damage. Yeah, it kills this man. All right, cool. Yeah, we're going to do this up top then. The Train Steward. Good. Thinking 500 turns ahead. This should be really good. It dies. Excellent. That's really good. Yeah, we clear that. Nothing crazy. I just take damage into... I don't think this Train Steward really dies ever. Maybe. We should still pump this last. Yeah, that's correct. Remnant Host is good. If it burns out, it's fine. Huh. It's an interesting situation. Do I need this fellow? Is the real question. Answer, probably not. Probably not. Double Train Steward is okay here, right? Yeah, it's totally solid. Plugs 40 in here. I can actually save a damage shield, no problem. And then don't play the Dreg or the Remnant Host right now. Yeah, we're fine. Cool, she dies. Now I should draw. Yeah, okay. So next turn I get back these 2, as long as I don't lose anyone on top floor. Right. So I get her back. Play her top, basically, is how that looks. And I leave this Hallow Drippings in. Yep. I could Endless the Dreg, but I don't think I need to. I don't play anything else here. I actually don't want the Endless back, right? Or no, if I see it next turn, it's really good. Kind of. No, I don't want it. It's fine. We'll hold the Hallow Drippings, though. It's fine. Okay, so now I need to think briefly. How do I kill the top floor and not die? Alternatively, could I play this thing on the bottom floor and win? It does 240 damage quick. This is what? 6, 6, 6, 6, 6, 10, 10 hits. So they cleared both these units immediately here. It's pretty unfortunate. Right? I could play the Remnant Host. It's sad that... Oh, hold up. I can clear these backlines, actually. I do... Devour in back in hilarious fashion, and then Remnant Host in front, and it plugs some numbers. Yeah, cool. And then I play her up top to avoid anything too bad. And I want to hit the Hallow Drippings that I left in intentionally here. My reforms are drag, and then they get screwed up, so I don't really care after that point. Yeah, fine. Yeah, she's powerful. Cool. Devourer, excellent work. Ah, yeah, cool. Here's that Hallow Drippings. Great job, go team. I will play the Remnant Host and Dreg for Ember here. Take the buffs. Take a gaze so I get a round in, sure. None of this really matters all that much. We'll put it on Rector. We have low HP here, but that's fine. We're gonna blow her up. Yeah, she gets absolutely blasted by this thing, which is excellent news. 8 damage. I was vaguely looking if I could Subsuming Blade something, but the truth is I sadly cannot, so we chill. It's fine. Cool, she's got it. Good job. Go Animus. Once I can dupe her, we go mad with power. Wax and Spike is really good, huh? Or resin removal's also really good, actually. These are both excellent cards. Wax and Spike, I did skip the fabled Hell-Packed Wax and Spike. It's not that amazing, it's fine. But it's a little unfortunate. I don't think I need this, actually, right? I just hold on to the Hallowed Drippings later in the run. I would like to not draw cards, remove some more units. It's fine. It's really good. I have so much extra Ember. I'm going to take the Wax and Spike. Fine. You've convinced me. We skip everything else here. Cool. I no longer need the Steel Shop, which means I can go to the Magic Shop in glorious fashion. There's always the chance that I could overflow on the Caverns, but what's the likelihood of that? Pretty low, honestly. So, fair. I'm always going to dupe on Ring 7. Some Magic Shop upgrades would be welcome here. And removals. Yeah. So, removal-wise, dregs are arguably worse than anything else. Extreme Stone, Piercing. I'm probably going to do my Infusion here instead of on Ring 8. It provides immediate value for backline management. Holdover, huh? That's very tempting into a lot of things here. The Molded is better than you think. It's better than you think. Now, I'm going to remove one Train Steward here. And then a Dreg, I think. This is a case where you want to leave a couple Dregs in, but you don't want to leave too many. And the Train Stewards are really good reform targets, so having a couple in there for the damage shield is really solid. But a Dreg is just bad here. The Root Seeds are good. Other things are Consumes. Yeah, fine. Okay, get rid of a Dreg. Cool. Good hit. I will take my Infusion here. I feel very powerful, and I would like the Devourer in my Remnant Host here. Cool. 90 in Arcus is potentially scary, but it's fine. Our stats are going to be really strong. I actually think the Molded, in addition to Rector's Reforms, are going to be really valuable here. I could have always held over the Subsuming Blade, right? But I don't think this is going to be it. It's just a ping here. There was no way I ever put that -2 in it, right? I could hold over -1 it. But if I do that, I'd rather just have the Molded, because then if she dies on a lower floor, I can immediately bring her back on the weirdest of turns. Yeah, this is a weird one, but it's fine. Removals are big value here. 20 and Consume, no. It's worth noting it's nice having something you can put magic power in for purposes of the, what do they call it, pack shards. I will kill a Dreg. I'm willing to leave a couple of these in because I have an extra reform now. It's fine. That's enough. I think I can chill on that. I can actually remove another Dreg, right? It's actually good to leave Dregs in because they have Burnout, huh? That's weird. I'm actually going to remove another Train Steward here because I'm going to the dupe next floor, which has no value for my money. Cool. Down to 24 is solid. I will be duping it. Next floor, I get double removals. I remove both the Dregs, probably. Sure. Yeah, seems good. All right, Arcus, good luck. I think we're in a very comfortable position for this combat. Yeah, I'm feeling good. This is a rally up top. That's unfortunate. I could play bottom. I do have the Remnant Pact here. Just go ham. Yeah, we're just going to go ham. Bottom setup, I have the Remnant Pact. Keep him alive, sure. Sure, she burns out. Excellent. That is... Do I even need the Remnant Host here, is the real question. The answer is probably not, but I should probably hold on to him. He is really good. I want to put the... I want to incant up this Root Seeds. So yeah, here I'm going to play the Dreg up top. It's fine. And then I will Root Seeds the Dreg and buff Animus here. Cool. Fine. Great, she burns out. I get her back. She is strong. Clearing floors. I want her to burn out again or die. Yeah, we just buff her up. It's fine. Not really concerned here. I'm going to leave the drippings in here. I want to create compelling floors. And we're at a point where I feel really good about where I'm at, honestly. I don't even think I need this dude, right? This dude being Remnant Host, he's not useful here. He's going to be useful later. He's a face tank for Rector and a really good backline for the Divinity and so forth. But I don't need him right now. We overpower this floor by a lot, so I'm just letting him go. Right? Yeah. And I can't do anything weird with Dripfall here because of the stealth. Too bad about that resin removal that I skipped, huh? I'm going to dump one Hallow Drippings here. I'm going to leave the other in. I think that will be fine. Dreg comes back. Cool. Dang, man. I need to get the Subsuming Blade to kill point. So I play the Dreg up here. I kill it with Subsuming Blade. I'm just going to buff her. I can reform here. It's better to let the reform go in on our friend, but I'm going to play it. I don't need it right now. This is going to be redundant for now because I only have one Animus. But when I have 3 of these things, which I will, so Hellvent, you can't stop me. Go to 115 on this run and it's great. Then I'm going to be reforming all 3 of them pretty much whenever they let me. I'll play the Dreg. Actually, I'll play the good Dreg here. Behind, because it gains benefit from the Rage. And then that lets me play the Root Seeds. Cool. I can actually just put this Dreg in, huh? Sure. Seems good. I'll put a Train Steward up top. Yeah, because in the end, this Train Steward represents 3 free rounds against Arcus. Yeah, it's pretty good. It's a great burnout turn. Sweet. I'll hold over the Molded. This is important. Not really. Not really. It's not my Wax and Spike turn. Just take the buffs here. It's fine. Leave that Wax and Spike in. Don't take the Molded right now. Yeah, fine. Cool. Great, she burns out. We get him back. And this will be the floor that I want for Relentless. Pretty much. Put this thing in back. Kill everything. How much? You have 1 stealth, sadly. I need to keep Consuming Blade growing here, and I will do that. Yep, I will do that. I don't need Remnant Host here, do I? No, I don't. No, I don't. Cool, we get the Hallow Drippings I wanted. Excellent. Great news. I have a 14 damage Subsuming Blade. Great news. I can... Oh, we're doing 20 damage into the boss. Excellent. I just kill my own dude with Subsuming Blade. I buff here, take a draw. Cool. Cool, cool. We easily get there once I play this hand out. Thanks, Devourer of Death. Extremely cool. Then I can just play Wax and Spike. And we're super fine here. Yeah, fun. Alright, great job. Good team. This is the scaling you want to see. Imagine having 3 of these Animus Wills on the floor, and it's going to be good. I don't need these cards. Intent on Death is fun, I suppose. It's not diligent. I don't care that much. Sacrificial Resurrection creates bad situations where I burn cards I don't want to burn. It's not what I want here, and I don't want to... Reforming the Draft is actually pretty good, huh? I don't think it matters. Truly, I don't think it matters. Although the nice thing about it is it means that I could reasonably get drafts in my run, which are better than dregs. But it costs 1 ember. I could burn deadweights technically, but the likelihood that I hit that is pretty slim. You could make an argument for this, but I don't think it's necessary. I'm just gonna skip it, I think, right? The Paraffin Enforcer Animus of Will is just better. Yeah, it's fine. We skip it. Take the 10 gold there. There's an argument for double space here. I have the ability to draw a lot of cards with Root Seeds. I'm going to be removing even more. 7 space on a floor is pretty huge. Yeah, it's actually just double draw here. I mean double space, rather. We go to the right. Easy choice. We remove cards. I'm going to take the upgrade here. What do you got for me? Burnout Rector. It's an interesting choice. I don't really like the idea of him burning out, but he does mean he gets benefit from the Animus. But we're going to go all in on Dark Calling, I think. It is just fine. We have an Animus of Will that hits 4 times. Turns out that's pretty good. Yeah, give me another one of them. The removals will be on Train Steward here. We're at the point where I have 2 of them. I would rather them burn out. I leave the Dreg in. Sure. I'll leave a Dreg in, I think. I'm at a point where removing cards is tough. I will leave a Dreg in, just 1. I don't take this money because I'm going to be duping this thing again. Sure, easy. 120 will be my ultimate. I think Heaven Seal is a bait. I could theoretically elevator these things, but it depends so heavily on my draw order, right? There's no reason to take this. I don't really need money for anything at this point. Yeah, whatever. We just leave it off. I'll save my Pyre HP. Play bottom again. Stick her in front. Yeah, she does 114, just scaling herself. It's fine. Let's see. How am I approaching you? I could work on the top one. It's unfortunate the Steel Wings got upgraded here. I only get 3 Ember here as well. And I don't get the money, unfortunately. This represents like 100 damage-ish. I could potentially get this down to only losing a little bit of life. Alternatively, playing them both here is really good. They kill themselves immediately, and I can play them both top floor, right? Yeah. Sure. I can play her top now. Does a lot of work. Sure does. She chugs through here. It's fine. We're going to be playing them top floor. I think I reasonably could... I actually kill one if I play the Wax and Spike at 3, right? Think about this. It's an extra 48 here, which kills that 10 damage. So it's the same to play the Wax and Spike here as it is to let it go up, basically. Right? Right. Let's see. I'm not seeing... I think I want to make my redraws a little better here. I'll play the Wildwood Sap down here. Yeah, I want to make sure it burns out is the main concern I have. So I'll take this trade. Cool. This combat is... I will play it up top. We clear the floor. Okay, cool. So we're at the point where we're okay now. We've made it. Just play out these. I don't need... I should probably hold the molded, huh? Yeah, fine. I'll take another 5 for this. Cool. Top floor will burn out, but it will clear things out, no problem. Just avoid the damage here. Let them burn out. Rector will be fine. Sure. Cool. Now I can Devourer of Death up top. Good. Play out the 2 Animus here, and this means I now get... I lost the Subsuming Blade, but I'll get it with the Hell's Banners on this front fellow. Yeah, so here's the line, right? It's dies, it gets reformed, we play the holdover here, I play this thing middle, I blast this dude, we almost kill that thing, cool. Burns out, good. And this is why the molded. Suddenly, big value. Let's see, Devourer of Death is strong here. It clears everything. Good. Here's why this matters. Because I can play Animus here. Buff her up. Take this, and then we get 300 here. And we elevate her everything. And we just elevate her everything here. There's an argument for playing it top, but I think it is just doing this thing middle. Because we clear it out, right? Yeah, no problem. Cool. Good. Very good. We take 24. That would have been a lot worse if I had clicked the trial. I pick Crushing Demise. 10 times out of 10, we pick Crushing Demise when it's shown. I skip these cards. Cool. 24, not bad. I go to the right. We just dupe it again. Yeah, it's fine. Take removals. I don't even know what I remove at this point. The drag, I suppose. And a Wildwood Sap. Yeah, probably. Yep. You just want to have more of these things, pretty much. I guess I should look. I have Pyrostone housing already. It does not matter. Ooh, Exploding Candle. Would have been good, but we can't afford it. Fair enough. I remove Reg, and now we really are stretching at what we kick, right? It's just no bad cards, basically. Yeah, pretty much. All right, Wildwood Sap. Get out of here, I guess. It's the worst one here. Yeah, it would have been nice to have this Exploding Candle. Only reason is it makes my Remnant Host exceptionally good. It clears 25 health units now, which is great. 42 low. It would have killed me to try to do that though, so there's absolutely no reason to do it. Add piercing to my Subsuming Blade that's already piercing? No, it's fine. I could buff the Remnant Host, but it doesn't matter. I just take another Purge because my money doesn't matter. Jeez, and I remove the Wildwood Sap, I suppose. My deck is nothing but Root Seeds and units. Sure. And Subsuming Blade, apparently. Okay, 120 out of 100. I don't have much else to add. These runs feel kind of straightforward once you know what you're doing. It's only 58 minutes into Seraph here, which is pretty crazy. So, yeah, alright, let's send it. 120 out of 100, let's go. I don't need to flex. There's no reason to take an extra 25 here. We just reform the hell out of everything, and then reform Seraph if he dies. Now, sadly, I can't play my man where I want to play him, right? It's unfortunate. We play her bottom for sure. I need her to swing. The sap is an unfortunate side effect of this, unfortunately. Yeah, I will play Rector middle here. He pops. Take the Waxen Spike. Good. It's actually good that she dies, right? It's really solid. Cool. Mold. Endless onto our lad in case he dies. It is time for Animus in front. Animus here. floor is spiraling out of control. Cool. Great job, go team. Cool, and they're burning out. Excellent. I take an Animus on bottom. I take the... Oh, she dies. That's good, huh? I should probably buff her to at least do damage. That's good. That's better, yeah. Take the molded, of course. Mid-floor looks perfect. I could kill a unit. How much damage is coming in? 45? I can actually kill this backline, right? No problem. Yeah, no problem at all. Cool. And now the real question is, do I even play Remnant Host here? I will want it eventually, but it actually works out in my favor here to not take it. And I'll redraw into it very fast, so it's fine. Cool, we get the reform. Good job. This is a perfect example of why I like having the molded. Played a good one middle. Give it root seeds. Play the bad one bottom. It gets slapped. No big deal. Mid-floor is clearing. Yeah, cool. Great news. Yeah, I don't have to play anything here, right? I could probably send one of these Hollow Trippings. Truly, yeah. Daze something if I wanted to. I don't think I want to. The only thing I could reasonably do is send Rector down. This is what? 10, 26, 15, 45? I mean, Rector would die, but he is invincible. I need him to reform, though. Yeah, we'll chill. It's fine. Cool. Cool, I get both of them back. No problem. Oh no, my floor is being overrun. This is excellent. Wow, they both die perfectly here. Oh, buddy, that's good. Crushing Demise, solid choice. How is this so perfectly timed? They scale up, they kill the Gilded Wing, and then... Oh yeah, no, and then Rector kills the Shade Wings, huh? Right, because they kill these two. And then 20, 20, 20. 15 comes through? How's that math working? I don't really want to run the numbers on this right now. But I'm basically deciding, can I drip the Light Wings out? I'm guaranteed to see answers here. Yeah, I'm guaranteed to see the... Tomb. I can always tomb top, or I could... I'm fine with this, right? Yeah, this is fine. It's good. If 3 of them die, it's a little actually... It's not great, actually, right? Yeah. I want only 2 of them to die. Yeah, oh, the Slay, of course. I always forget that stupid Slay effect. Yeah, so now, you may be wondering, how do I keep my man alive? The answer is simple. Really. It is, we now just scale the hell out of the bottom floor and create a god floor. And this gets one of my Hollow Drippings, and this now will overrun. Cool. I take 15, it's fine. Yep. Let's see. Play this thing here. Take as much damage as I can get on this dude, which is sadly 2 hits, I believe. Fine. Fine, no problem. 3 hits, technically. I'm trading Pyre HP because this is just worth it. Yeah, we annihilate Seraph on this floor. Is how this looks. Cool. Great job, go team. Yeah, I wanted to create this super floor because Seraph is the scariest one here. And yeah. Cool, 63 damage. A little unfortunate to take those trades, but we will overrun the Divinity without much concern. I could have saved 15 there at least by playing the tomb up top, but I wanted to be very secure in that choice. This turn is really good. Wow, yeah, this turn is really good, huh? Cool. Seems good to me. Yeah, seems ridiculously good to me, actually, huh? Cool. 2 units die. Excellent news. Let's see, who's the stronger one? This is the stronger one. It has the most life. Yeah. Cool. Play this one middle. Our boy gets the Remnant Pact in case he gets melted. I honestly think I play the Waxen Spike here and go mad with power, right? That's kind of cool, huh? Plus 20 attack here is really strong, and then it means Rector is getting scaled. I do think I should drip fall something here. Could trip the Animus in. Let's see if she's kill. We kill a whole bunch of stuff. 9 comes through. It's mostly Spike's doing this work, right? I'm just gonna play the Waxen Spike and let it rip. Yeah, that's fine. That's actually excellent. He lives. Cool. Wow, that's really good. Yeah, this is why I didn't really fear this, right? I just did not fear this whatsoever. And we kill that outright. And our scaling should now be at the point where we can win on bottom floor and just reform the dude on top mid. Fun. Thanks, bottom floor setup. Extremely cool. And now just daze the Divinity, right? Fine. Yeah, this floor slaps. Awesome. Honestly, awesome. I love this. I'm gonna kill the stealth dude, though. Certainly. Cool. I will play Tomb up top, actually. Sure, bud. A lot of burnout here. I'm gonna save. Yeah, I'm gonna save this Hallow Drippings if I have to do another reform floor, right? Yep, cool. We overflow this floor by quite a wide margin. This is actually ridiculously good, huh? I could also spin this, but I don't really want to lose their... I don't want to lose their... What's the word? Their rage. That's the word I'm looking for. I'll Razor Sharp here. It's fine. We overrun everything. I just keep this going. It's fine. I want to take the 400 into the boss here is why I'm doing this. Yeah, we easily clobber this combat here. This is why I was just throwing life away on Seraph, because Seraph is truly the only thing that represented... We went on this floor, by the way. Seraph is the only thing that represented a threat here. So I needed to respect Seraph. And that can be a weird thing to look at, right? You look at that previous combat and you say, holy crap, this dude just took 63 and didn't even talk about it, really. And maybe I should have said something, but I'm glad I'm at least talking about it now. It's because I knew how this combat would look. With the Divinity swinging on every floor and being available on every floor, you play Rector bottom. That was a ridiculous draw, seeing all 3 on turn 1, actually. Just super strong. We use the Tomb, the face tank, the trample, right? And we kind of just absolutely blast here, which is great news. And then we have the extra one up top, just chewing up the Divinity every turn and representing, 400 damage on her own, pretty much. And this floor is insane. So Yeah, this was extremely easy Divinity combat. Just so straightforward when you know the line and you see kind of what you're doing. So sacrificing the HP on Seraph is a big value save. That was well worth the 63. Oh no, my score. Get out of here, Divinity. You're super dead. Cool. Alright, go team. Reform Rector, really good in Awoken as it turns out. There are a lot of good hits. So yeah, I'm actually glad that I got to pick the Reform Rector here and show the person what I meant when I said that hero is obscenely strong. So, also a really quick run. I navigated it comfortably, right? Just super comfortable. So, all right, let's hit the challenge. I want to see what the other person did first, and we'll talk it over so I don't forget. All right. Cool. Train Steward 1164. How'd you do? Okay, we have Reform Rector, double space as well, Firewall, so you actually have money at the end. Pretty low trial takes. I think you'll see on mine, right? I took a lot more trials than this. There were only 2 that I think I skipped, this 4 and then this 7, because Heaven Seal was a problem. But I took the first 2, and really it comes down to understanding the early game strength of Rector. I also think cracking that horde and seeing the train stewards let me be really aggro. I think you could have easily navigated it either way, but taking these early ones, seeing the animus of will, big value. All right, let's look at this a little more, right? Yeah, the Hell's Banner is a good take. Dreg infused with Dreg. Honestly, a multi-strike Dreg is better than it sounds. Okay? I'm going to be real with you. This multi-strike Dreg is actually pretty dope. I probably would have duped this thing a bunch. Self-infused Paraffin Enforcer is fine. It's interesting. You look at this. This is actually it's pretty good, right? It's pretty solid. The lady is okay. I don't think I would have taken the lady. You don't need her. You have Rector. Just take the Remnant Pact. Yeah, you have this. So you take the Remnant Pact, you just stick it on Rector, and then Lady is redundant. You just dupe this thing multiple times. It looks like you only duped it once. I certainly think duping it again would have been correct. I also actually think the plus 25 was unnecessary here, right? The quick would have been better. Oh yeah, the quick would have been so much better. So you put quick multi-strike in this thing, and if it dies, oh well, you bring it back. And that's fine. You make a third one of these, and you probably still get there, honestly. Right? Oh, I see. You only saw the one Paraffin Enforcer, so you had to dupe and self-infuse. Okay, I see what you did. So, you want my honest take here? Stick this Paraffin Enforcer into this Dreg. You find the Pyrestone housing that I took, okay? You make multi-strike, plus 25 Dreg infused with a Paraffin Enforcer, and you make 3 of these dudes. And you remove every other card from your deck, essentially. Like, the Sting, get out of here. This Purifying Cleanse, nope. I still think, I'd never take this Petty Theft here. I still think you would have done Holdover Molded. I think it is a really good take here. You saw the value of it on random turns in weird cases. It is a real good safety net for Rector, especially when 3 things die, or when things die and he's on a higher floor. So, yeah, I mean, I removed so many more cards than this. So I think being able to remove that kind of stuff would be a lot of value. I feel like my deck got a lot more upgraded than yours did in the ways that mattered. So I kind of see how this fell apart. I think you really needed to invest in more of your big hitters. And I think Quick would have represented a lot of value for you that you missed by skipping it. So those are probably my main suggestions here. Otherwise, it's hard to see how you navigated these combats, certainly. I feel that the in-battle navigation is probably a big part of this as well. So, yeah, you saw how I approached it. So we'll go look at mine now. Actually, I can go here and click it and see it. Right? Yeah, cool. So, all right. I have a very slim deck. I didn't take too many things. I took both the early trials thanks to the advanced prototype, very strong. You can see how slim my deck got though, right? I have the Endless Remnant host with the Devourer of Death. This thing was just a face tank pretty much. It also meant on the Divinity I was punching a lot of damage through to the boss because when it would die, it would clear out waves. Obviously, once I got to the state where I had so many quick units hitting, it didn't matter, but it's all good. This thing demolishes. This unit is prime Reform Rector material. Oh boy, multi-strike 3, you've got plus 25 for good measure, you've got quick on this, so we're just blasting floors. You put 3 of them together, you kill everything. We take almost nothing. The Wax and Spike, the Crushing Demise, the Drip Fall, the Molded. I don't think I took other cards. Okay, the Remnant Pact and a Subsuming Blade, which mattered. It got to the point where it was killing out Shade Wings. And yeah, you look at this. Look at 63 damage on Seraph. Oh no, my score, it looks bad. And then we 2-turn boss rush the Divinity because it's such a much cleaner combat overall. You're able to get to the point where each one of the Animus is one-shotting a heavy, and then all of the excess damage is just flowing through. So, really strong. I think, I don't want to say it's bog standard, but I'm usually pretty confident in taking a Dark Calling run and navigating it to a victory in basically any circumstance. I'm pretty sure. I think you can win with any run with Dark Calling, even the worst things. You could do some pretty stupid things even with Umbra, right? Like, oh no, I missed draft. I don't know, put multi-strikes into a Crucible Warden or something. No, you know what you do is you put multi-strikes into a Morsel Master, and then you just reform the hell out of that thing. Give it a burnout 1 somehow, and then just create. You don't need much, right? You just need to create things that hit multiple times somehow. And you can see some truly cursed stuff. But the nice thing about it is you can take the multi-strike infusions, you can take multi-strike units like Horned Warrior, Draft. You have so many options here. And even in the worst case, you can solve it with other answers like spells and something. So you're usually pretty good on that case. Like, I didn't need the multi-stripe in the shop simply because I had Animus of Will, but I abused it because, you know, thanks Firestone Housing, very cool. So, yeah, there's really not a lot else to say. The space is an important take. Recognizing the double space value is important. Cleaning the hell out of your deck so you're only playing the cards you want. Find an answer for energy pretty early, pretty good. I don't want to say it was an easy win, but it was a win I understood. It was a win that I knew what to do. I was willing to sacrifice HP on Seraph without even any concern. Look back in the video and notice that I'm just like, oh no, I take 15. Like, I just don't care because I know how the Divinity goes well before I've even started that combat, because this deck is thin, it's fast, it draws quickly, I see what I need, and it answers everything perfectly. There's very little recourse that the enemies can do, right? We killed 2 damage shield dudes on turn 1 through their damage shield. That is pretty impressive. So, anyway, that's everything I think I need to say here. It brings us to a 3-win streak on the series. Love playing Dark Calling Rector, always glad to have it. So yeah, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I really appreciate your time. As always, you can give the video a like or a dislike if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more. And stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks.